So here's the truth. There are going to be times as a creator where you just won't feel like creating. As an artist, you won't feel like painting. As a writer, you won't feel like writing. As a musician, you won't feel like writing music or playing music. As a singer, you won't feel like singing. That's a very, very true reality for any of us creators. There are times when I feel like I don't want to go outside and do photography or create videos or do audio or podcast or any of that. I don't want to do it. And you know what? That's okay. As creators, sometimes we need to step back from our craft to kind of get rejuvenated on our focus, on our inspiration. Maybe just spend time writing out ideas. Rather than trying to produce these ideas, maybe just sit down and try and figure out some ideas. Write down every idea that you can, and that way it'll spark some inspiration, maybe some imagination to really give you something good to come back to and create. But don't let yourself get down because you don't feel like creating. We can get in that creative rut sometimes where we don't feel, happy because we're not creating. And I think that's unhealthy to a point where you want to be creating, you want to be doing this art form, you want to be producing something, and you just can't feel like you can pull that out of you, and you can kind of get down on yourself for that. But don't. Take some time to kind of step back, just kind of refresh yourself, do something totally different. Maybe it's time to go for a hike. Maybe it's time to just go to a movie, go to a restaurant with friends, do something other than what you normally do to get out of that routine of constantly creating every single day. So it's a very short message, but this is something that's been affecting me past couple of days. I just really didn't feel like making videos or doing a podcast really for the last couple of weeks. I haven't really done a podcast, and I didn't want to really play any music, record any music, and I was starting to just kind of feel like, maybe I just don't want to do this because it's a lot of work. You have to try and be creative and constantly be just recreating yourself, and I just had to stop and just record this. So this isn't even scripted. I'm just saying what's on my mind really right now. And so, apologize for rambling as well. But yeah, just don't beat yourself up because you don't want to create, because you don't want to produce something. When I feel that way, it can really start to affect me, but it's just stepping back and just resetting, reevaluating, just taking a break for a day, for 2 days. And that really helps me kind of reset my mindset, get some new inspiration, pull some from some ideas that I've had, maybe start working on really honing in on an idea. I keep track of any creative ideas on my phone. I write them down, and I'll start just producing them on paper, just kind of figuring out what am I going to do, what am I going to say, what kind of shots am I going to get, what am I going to talk about. And then when I'm ready, I've got that all laid out, and then I can go and do it. So that's just really what I wanted to say today is don't get down on yourself. If you just don't feel like creating as a creator, it's okay. Just take some time for yourself. Do something totally different that is kind of outside of maybe the norm, and I guarantee you this is a short-term rut that you're in, and you will come out of this and you will create something amazing. But until then, just take some time for yourself. Take some time to go help somebody else maybe with the project. That's a great way to kind of re-spark that imagination, that creativity, is to help somebody else with the problem that they have. But that's all I got to say today. So have a great day, have a great week, and take some time for yourself, maybe for a couple hours, for a couple days, and then get back out there and start creating. So thank you so much for tuning in, for watching, for listening. I really appreciate it. If you're not following me on Instagram, it's Patience and Hustle, and I have a podcast, Patience and Hustle Daily, if you're maybe watching a video of this. And if you're watching or listening to the audio, I have a YouTube channel as well. You can search Patience and Hustle Daily, where I go over content creation, podcasting, video work, photography, a lot of different things there, a lot around content creation. Really appreciate you checking that out. And if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead, follow me on Instagram. I'll follow you back. Really appreciate you. Again, just I just really appreciate you checking out my content. It really means a lot to me. So, thank you so much.